Imagine a land cradled by the eternal Nile, a civilization that had seen pharaohs, Greeks, and Romans come and go. For centuries, Egypt was a jewel in the Byzantine Empire's crown, a heartland of Coptic Christianity. But in the 7th century, a storm was brewing in the deserts of Arabia, a storm that would forever change the face of this ancient land. In 641 AD, this storm broke. Muslim armies, led by the brilliant general Amr ibn al-As, swept across the Sinai Peninsula and into Egypt. The Byzantine rulers, weakened by internal strife and long wars with Persia, struggled to mount an effective defense. The local Coptic population, who had faced persecution under Byzantine rule for their theological differences, were divided. Some saw the invaders as potential liberators, while others feared the unknown. The conquest was remarkably swift. Amr ibn al-As, with a force that was initially just a few thousand strong, displayed incredible military genius. He first secured the strategic town of Pelusium, the gateway to the Nile Delta. From there, he marched towards the heavily fortified city of Babylon, near modern-day Cairo. The siege of Babylon fortress became the pivotal moment of the campaign. For months, the Byzantine garrison held out, but their resistance eventually crumbled. The fall of Babylon fortress opened the path to Alexandria, the magnificent capital of Byzantine Egypt. It was a city of immense wealth, culture, and learning, home to the legendary library and a bustling port. After a negotiated surrender, the Byzantine forces withdrew, and in 642 AD, the banner of Islam flew over Alexandria. The conquest of Egypt was complete. This wasn't just a military victory, it marked the beginning of a profound transformation. With Egypt now part of the expanding Islamic Caliphate, a new chapter in its long history began. The immediate impact was administrative. The new rulers established a system of governance, with a new capital, Fustat, founded near the old Babylon fortress. While the existing Byzantine bureaucracy was initially kept in place, Arabic gradually replaced Greek and Coptic as the language of government. One of the most significant changes was the introduction of the jizya, a tax levied on non-Muslim subjects, known as dhimmis. In exchange for this tax, Christians and Jews were granted protection and the freedom to practice their religion. This policy was standard throughout the early Islamic Empire. For many Egyptian peasants, the tax burden under the new Arab rulers was actually lighter than it had been under the Byzantines, which might explain the limited popular resistance to the conquest. Over the coming centuries, the cultural and religious landscape of Egypt slowly shifted. Islam, the religion of the conquerors, began to attract converts. This process was not forced, but rather a gradual absorption driven by a variety of factors. Intermarriage, social and economic opportunities, and the simple appeal of the new faith all played a role. Arabic, the language of the Quran and the new administration, slowly but surely became the dominant language, eventually replacing Coptic in everyday life, though Coptic remains the liturgical language of the Coptic Church to this day. The new Islamic rulers also became great patrons of art and architecture. Mosques began to rise alongside ancient churches, creating a unique architectural tapestry. The Mosque of Amr ibn al-As in Fustat, the first mosque built in Africa, stands as a testament to this new era. Cities like Cairo, founded later in 969 AD, would become dazzling centers of Islamic learning, art, and commerce, inheriting the legacy of Alexandria and surpassing it. However, it's crucial to understand that this transformation was complex and spanned generations. Coptic Christianity did not disappear. The Coptic community, one of the oldest Christian communities in the world, showed incredible resilience. They preserved their faith, their traditions, and their identity through centuries of Islamic rule, contributing significantly to Egyptian society in fields like administration, crafts, and scholarship. The Arab conquest of Egypt was therefore not an event of simple replacement, but of fusion and synthesis. It wove new threads of language, religion, and culture into the ancient fabric of Egyptian civilization. The Egypt we see today, with its vibrant mix of pharaonic monuments, Coptic churches, and Islamic minarets, is a direct result of this pivotal moment in history. It was a conquest that didn't just change borders on a map, it reshaped the very soul of a nation, creating a new, uniquely Egyptian identity that endures to this day. What are your thoughts on this incredible period of transformation? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories from history.